Hello! How you doing there? Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Jet Baker and I'm doing one painting each day in quarantine. Today is day 36, I'm pretty sure. I used to write it down, but I stopped on day 29. I think it's day 36. Today is another very special day. I want to thank Elizabeth Henley for stopping by yesterday. She's the art therapist at Dell Children's Medical Center. We had a great chat. Thank you, Elizabeth. She's doing art with the patients while the pandemic is going on the whole time. Let me show you what we're going to paint today. Like I said, it's another very special episode of One Painting Each Day in Quarantine with Jet Baker, because I'm painting a friend of mine. I'm painting my friend Dr. Jack. Hey, Dr. Jack. Okay, and here is where we are. Here's Dr. Jack. Come on, there we go. There is Dr. Jack. He is working in the emergency room in Austin, checking in for a shift, ready to go. All right, buddy. So we're gonna get started. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm okay. I'm gonna start by doing a sketch, just a sketch. Let's see, how do we want it, Jack? You want me like this? Okay. Excuse me. Hi. No worries, hand sanitizer. Just little allergies. Just little allergies. It's spring. Okay. I gotta tell you, this is my first day of week 4, 5, 6. It hit me just a little bit today. But I'm going to be painting my buddy Jack here. Jack, I know you're working today, but if you have a moment and you want to call in, love it, love it, love it. And I want you to be safe at work and have a great day. Okay, here we go. Here's your head. And then you have shoulders. You have your hand up like this. You're ready to go. It's your left hand. It's your right hand's on the camera. Okay, and your hand is right about here. I want to shout out to all the medical professionals who go to work every day and are dealing with this pandemic. I'm doing what I can do. I can stay home, and hopefully that will all be okay. Okay, here we go. Here's your arm. It's kind of weird. Now, I did a doctor here, this doctor, a nurse, and that one really got to me. He was very, very sad. And when I'm painting, I looked at his eyes for 3 hours. But today, this is what I needed, actually. I'm on day 36. Dr. Jack's smiling face under that mask, looking at me. Okay, here we go. Let's focus. Okay, here's your head. I think I'm gonna head a little bit higher. You're driving your head 30 times now. Oh, this is good. This is good. Here's your shoulder. Here's your shoulder. You're working out. I'm glad you're getting those workouts in. It's a good way. You gotta release somehow, Jack. Okay, and then let's get your arm a little better here. This is really a simple sketch, and I'm taking a little longer than mine because it's day 36, and that's okay. It is okay. Okay, so basically here's our sketch. I don't even know if you can see this on YouTube. Yeah, here's our doctor. He's got his hand like this, ready to go. Thank you, Jack. I'm gonna start painting. I do a palette knife painting every day at 1 o'clock. Just taking the paint off of my knife from yesterday, and now I'm ready to go. Primary yellow, primary cyan, and magenta. And then black and white. Hello on YouTube. Hello on Facebook. Okay, here we go. Let's do Jack's head. Today I might be a little quiet. This is my time every day to escape. I'm not watching the news now. I'm not worrying about anything. Skin tone for Jack, and he's got a lot of light on him, so I'm going to come back and lighten that up and put those highlights in just a second. Let's get your face in here. This is fun, to paint your smiling face. This does make me feel good today. Thank you, Jack. Hope you're well. The family. Okay. You are determined. You're going to go do the deal today. Okay. Got your face in there. Looking good, buddy. We got a neck and a mask that we'll do in a moment. Neck. Got the V. Working the V line, neck line there. Comfortable, very comfortable. Okay, so we got that. It's one of those things. And Jeppel. Okay. Let's do your arm. Your arm is right over here. Your hand. Your hand is in a purple glove, but your arm is showing, so let's paint that in. It's much lighter. You found your light, Dr. Jack. You know, of course you did. Okay. I know you've been working long hours. So there's a lot of the medical hospital workers have been. And I know you're working today. It's a beautiful day. Okay, we're coming, and then there's another arm here that's holding the camera, or maybe it's just out towards the camera. Okay, so we have some skin tones in there. Now I'm going to take some white and lighten that up a little bit, and come back in with some highlights where those light is hitting you. There's a lot of light hitting your face and your arms. Okay. I do like to paint. I just remembered that. That's why I was smiling. This is my time to paint. And some painting today. I don't feel today like, you know, it would be great if you call in Dr. Jack. I know you're working, but just painting is fine with me. That's what I started doing here. It was nice yesterday to have Elizabeth say hello. You're a therapist from Dell Children's Medical Center. She's been working throughout this whole thing as well, bringing art to the little patients. Okay, let's see. We've got so much PPE on that Because your head's starting to come in. Some contouring. Let's do some. I'm gonna do your shirt. I'm gonna do your. Is that a smock? My paper towels. Have a quick close up. If you could, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'm new here on YouTube, but I'm painting every day live at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock with this project. One painting each day in quarantine. I already have a project in mind to paint when quarantine's over because I enjoy painting every day. So I'm here. I'm here and I'm painting. Okay, you have a cool, really cool. This hospital, you have a black scrubs. That is cool. So cool. Okay, there we go. Oh, that looks great. There was like a little white on my knife. It gives a little highlight on your sleeve. Love when that happens. Okay, and your shoulder comes up. Right into that, of course, into that neckline. And on the other side. We're listening to Mozart today. Royalty-free music from Mozart. Calming, right? As we're all in quarantine. Okay, here's your shirt. This is looking cool. You look great, Dr. Jack. Nice. Here we go. We have our scrubs coming in. Gosh, that hand looks kind of cool already. Okay. Love that. I love that scrubs. Okay. What do we want to put in now? Let's put in your mask. Then you have a head PPE on. Okay. Maybe you'll do your head first and let your face dry a little bit. It just kind of catches me every once in a while because this is my friend, Dr. Jack, emergency room doctor. But he's happy, he's really happy, and he's smiling. And you're smiling at me all day, buddy. Okay, we have this little, what do you call it? Hair, hat. Head protector, I don't have to talk about it. I'm just going to paint it. First, I'm going to put your head under it, though. You have like a darker hair. It's light in real life, but in the lighting here, and it looks a little darker. Cool. That's great. Put a little black on there, and that green's already right in there, which is perfect. I love when that happens. Okay, is that what I wanted to do? Yes, and then I want to put a little bit of your flesh tone in there too, under your hat. A little bit more. Perfect. Okay. Now since I just put that paint on, I'm going to just let it dry for a second. Now I'm going to come to your mask. You have a yellow mask. It's the first yellow mask I've painted. I've done blue, green, white. It's a very pale yellow. Almost white. And I'm going to leave some very pale yellow and white on my knife together and put that mask in with both colors on my knife. You're also wearing some goggles that will go in later with the acrylic paint pens. Every day at 3 o'clock, I come back and I finish this painting after it's dried a little bit with acrylic paint pens. And that really makes the details pop. Acrylic paint pens on the acrylic painting. Okay, this is good. Okay. This mask is on here. Okay. Right? Are you wearing it right now? Okay. So let's get these lines right. I'm gonna put a little texture where the folds of that mask are. I'll put the texture in paint so the light will hit it. And it'll look good. It'll look good. Okay. I'm just gonna take a close look here because this is mask is it's a good mask, I can tell, and it covers more. Or you just probably you're a doctor and you're wearing it correctly. Okay, so here's where we are so far. Now I'm gonna come back and put that hair protection piece on over your hair. Comes in here like this. Good. Looks great, Dr. Jack. Cool. Looking good. Interesting. So I'm putting this headgear on over your hair so you can kind of see your hair through it. Then there are these creases in the material. Hope I'm going to do this okay. This is an important one because it's my buddy here. They'll all work out though. Sometimes there's a point where I'm like, is this painting going to work out? But it is going to work out. You're getting your headgear on. Okay. Cruising right along here, Jack. Let's get some color in there for your eyes, and then I'd really go put those in with detail with the paint pens at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, right here on YouTube. Okay. Let's do those eyes. Those Dr. Eyes. Okay, here we go. You are so stoked. Do people say stoked still? I used to say it in the 80s, and I guess I say it in the 2020s. Okay, need a little more paint on there. So I'm taking those flesh tones that I use and some black, and mixing those together just to give me some definition in the eye socket area. With a little black on the tip. And this will be defined in the... Ooh. And you know what? Something I always like to say is that because we're working with paint, if there's any little like oops, you paint over it. You know? And sometimes you think you do an oops and it wasn't. And it was like, oh yeah, well that's the way it is. This is looking good. Your eyes are starting to get a little depth here. It gave you a nice light, really good light, Dr. Jack. You found your light. Okay, a little shadow on the side of the head. I can see a little bit of ear because you have so much stuff on. Those big goggles, they'll be coming on a little bit later. You look cool. This is you coming along, dude. Right? Interesting. I like it. Okay, where are we here? We have to do your hand. I'm gonna stick some ears on you. Just see very little bit, and I have that color right here still. Okay. Oh wow, perfect ear, Jack. I painted your ear perfectly. You're the one I can't even see, so I win on ears today. You would. Okay, now, so I have this dark, I'm gonna just come here, just put a little shadow on the arm since I have this color on my knife. It's already dry, what I painted from when I painted them earlier. Okay. And then I'm gonna define your chin a little bit. It's a little bit long, so I'm gonna just erase a little bit of this mask I painted here. Or paint over it, right? Oops. You know, I mean to say that inside. I don't mean to say that out loud. I just got a little black speck of paint on your neck, and so I'm going to take it out with the knife, and then wipe the knife, and paint over it with the knife. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's do your hand. You have a purple hand, a purple glove on your hand. Okay, so I have some blue and I have some magenta right here. Ooh, this is a great color. Oh, I love it. When you use magenta, your colors are just so much brighter instead of using a primary red. This is so pretty. I'm going to put a little bit of this on where the shadow is hitting your hand. Your hand is actually way over here. I'm going to put it in the right place, even though I didn't draw it in the right place. And you're smiling at me about that. Okay. It comes here. Yeah, this is where your hand is. What a pretty color. It's purple. I know you can't see it from there. And then your glove comes down to here. Oh. Connected with the arm I already put in. I did have it in the right place. That's so cool. You know, I feel like I'm getting better. Doing this every day, I'm getting a little better. So now I'm going to take this same purple, put a little more white in it, and do the rest of your glove. I did the shadow part of your hand first. Oh, I love this purple. Yeah, I painted purple the other day when I did this painting, and I liked it. And here's just a reminder of yesterday's painting. This is the art therapist and the music therapist, Elizabeth and Whitney at Dell Children's Medical Center in Austin, Texas. And they've been working through this thing, just like you, Dr. Jack. She was a visitor yesterday on day 35. As I call it, a very special episode, as they used to do on Blossom and 80s TV shows. But it was a very special episode of One Painting Each Day with Chet Baker. Because it was my buddy, just like today, it's my buddy Jack. So, let me finish your hand off here. You are strong. You are ready to go do this, and you're doing it every day. You win. You rock. There's your knuckles. Okay. I got you. Okay, now I'm gonna, oh, that looks great. You look so strong. I'm gonna put your knuckles in there with a ridge of paint so they really stick out. Oh, this looks great. To me. Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay. So here's your hand so far. You kind of I just saw the painting from a little distance on the monitor, and I'm like, yeah, it will be your hand. We need to fix your wrist. Your wrist is a little bent there, Jack. Grab a paper towel. And I'm clean. Okay, I'm gonna just fix the shape of your wrist a little bit. A little too much bend in there. It comes out like this. Straighter. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take away some of your wrist on the other side, which is a little bit too much, by painting your shirt over it. That wasn't the right answer, but we're going to fix it. Okay, well, I'm going to put some of this background in now. I'm not going to do all the details that are in the background because I want you to pop out our emergency room doctor to show you where we are here. Fix the bottom of your glove here. Cool. Sweet. Okay, now here's your arm. Arm still needs to come out a little bit more. You've been hitting that gym. That's how that muscle goes. Just like that. Looks like you've got a puppet on, but okay. Your background is going to be a kind of a beigey color. I'm going to use a lot of the paint that's right here. It's a little bit yellow. Okay, here we're getting closer. I like to mix the paint. This is actually, it's a nice part of it for me. It's so smooth. Okay. Yes, this is the color. I'm gonna just come in and start putting in the background. I do see a little bit of a corner of like a fire alarm thing. I might put that in. I'm okay with leaving some of the white of the canvas between things. Gives the painting a little definition. And I'm painting on a canvas, so that. I'm gonna flatten this out. It's a little darker on the other side of the room. So as I get over there, I will start putting in a little more darkness. Gosh, this paint is really smooth. It's fun to play with, to paint. I'm having a nice quiet Sunday, enjoying my painting. Thank you for watching me paint. Oh wow, Wendy, hi, you're here. Thank you. Yeah, I love when people come and chat on the YouTube. I've never chatted on YouTube with anybody, but it looks like, it is possible. I'm doing it right now with Wendy. Easy B, Sunday. Having kind of a quiet day today, a nice quiet Sunday. You don't want to hear me yippity yappiting, do you? I don't. Okay. Mix a little more paint. That's pretty good. I gotta focus on what I'm painting. I got my colors a little bit green, and I don't want that much green in it, just a little bit. Okay, this coolness. The room is just a little darker on this side in the photograph. There's a door over here. I'm gonna suggest some of those things in the background. If anybody knows Oprah, could you give her a call and have her watch me paint? Thank you. You never know, somebody, Hey, this is looking great, Dr. Jack. Hope you're having a good day today. I'm going to go back and fix that arm that I painted incorrectly. Give you a little more shoulder. Okay. Nice. Okay, so here we are. Let's see. Here is our doctor. He's in the emergency room. He is in the... I'm an actor, so I want to say dressing room, but locker room, maybe. All I see is some coat hook, so it's in the coat hook room. But there's a door here, so I'm just going to draw in a little bit, get a little darker paint on the edge of my knife. Just suggest that there's something back there, and maybe it will look like a door. Maybe it won't. Break up the background a little bit. It's on an angle, actually. Everything is, that looks good. Puts a little perspective into the painting, not so flat. Cool, this looks great. It looks just like the picture. And then there's some things on the papers on the door. We're not even going to know what they are, but there's something over there. And the back here, there's coat rack. So I'm going to put in a coat rack. I like that perspective. Wait, I'm going to hold off on the coat rack. I'm going to hold off on the coat rack. Because I can. It's my painting. I always call these an inspiration photo. Anyway, but I will put in some of the perspective that those bookshelves that those coat racks are giving me. Doesn't have to be defined. We don't need to see hangers in the back. We just want to see our doctor. That looks great. You have to take my word for it, don't you? It's true though. How about some little hinges on the door there? Sure. Okay. I like how this is looking here. Put a little more texture into that coat rack by just using the flat part of the knife. That worked really well. That worked really well. So I'm going to do it on the other side too. Just defining this thing in the back here that I'm making up from my imagination and combining it with the perspective of the coat rack that's in the just a little depth in the back there. I'm going to go ahead and put that little corner of like a either emergency bell or buzzer, some kind of an emergency. Probably looks like a bell or lights. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to paint in what I see, which is a little corner of a red warning device thing on the wall. And, you know, I don't even know why I'm putting it in, but it needs, I think this will balance the purple of the glove, and it does in the photograph here. That little spot of red in the corner, it's going to be like a one of those things that I very vaguely just described. Okay, what other details I want to finish here because I'm close to finished with this part of the painting. I want to put a lighter line in the background. In the corner of that wall, it's kind of catching the light. This is great. This is really popping. And I can always define these a little better with a marker, a paint marker if I want to later. Something there. There's papers on the wall here. Okay, what else do we have here? Maybe there's something over here. Maybe there are hooks on the wall. Maybe I did make a coat rack. I'm going to put a little texture in the background here. Just using the flat part of my knife and almost no paint on the knife. Okay. Let me just get a little darkness in your eyes. I'll come back and do that with the knife. Looking good, doctor. Okay. let me leave that for like this for now. Okay, we are good for now. This is the first part of the day 36 painting. I'll show you what we're painting here. This is Dr. Jack. He is ready to do it, and he's doing it right now actually in Austin, working in the emergency room. Can you imagine? Like, and here's our painting. So you can see, there you go, buddy. I come back at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, and I put in the details with acrylic paint pens. So I'm gonna hook you up then. Everybody and have a sandwich, have some soup, enjoy your day, be kind. Yeah.